Hello, my little munchkin, crones, and sunflowers. How are you on this evening, this Thursday evening? You know what? I have to say this, baby crone.
Yes.
I miss my old spot.
I don't blame you. Just a little bit.
I miss my old spot. I
Yes.
really do. But they were saying my hair was too red and getting a more darker spot.
Yeah, actually, your hair actually, at least we can see the toneness of your hair.
Oh, okay. It's not a yellow light shining down on my head.
Yes. Even though it complimented you very well.
I did this here. I don't like it, but
And probably under that white light, that would have came off as a nude instead of a salmon.
Right. And I was under the white lights and all of that. I might have to put a white light in here. I don't know. I miss
I miss showing the background in nature.
Yeah, I miss it too. Well, we have a window there,
Yes,
but
we can see it, but
you can't see it. So, well, anyway, I was just mourning the loss of where baby and François led me here. So with that being said, I love you, boo.
Love you too.
So with that being said, well, this is what I know about Chris Brown.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I know that he was in trouble for some fight with these guys. That just seems like a setup, and I think they trying to sue old Chris for $10 million. They ain't getting no $10 million.
Actually, it's 50 million.
I mean, I meant to say 50 million, but it's so many, so I was breaking it down into pieces in my mind. 10
million each.
10 million. How many was it? 5 of them?
It says 4.
And then 10 million for the lawyer. Come on, these lawyers take that case because they know stuff like this can be settled and they can walk away. That lawyer probably can they probably walk away. I don't know, $500,000. I don't know. Nobody was injured. Whatever lawyer he had, the lawyer, he have a female lawyer.
Chris Brown?
Yes. Whatever. I don't know. I just know this. He is going to get off this. I mean, they always going to close it. Y'all leave Chris Brown alone.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus, he have a temper. Why y'all mess with him? Leave Chris Brown alone, please.
No, his lawyer is a male.
Okay.
Levy McCarthy. Actually, he was just recently on TMZ talking about the art.
Oh, really?
Yes.
What did he say?
I honestly wish I could tell you what he was talking about.
Can you read it?
Let me see if I can pull up the article. It was a video. It was TMZ viewing it, doing an interview with him. However, I just found it, when it came on, I just found it interesting that Chris Brown's lawyer is out here talking about the court case. And B.
Really?
Yes.
I'm telling you, I'm not saying he ain't gonna pay something, but he ain't paying no 50 million. You could believe that. He ain't paying 10 million. How you know he had that kind of money to get? Come on now. The man had kids and a life.
The lawyer said that there is, at least looking at the evidence, that there was no significant evidence that can prove that Chris Brown.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Oh.
About proving that Chris Brown was in the fight, and even in the video footage, it's not clear on who was it.
I don't, because I just think they just go after Chris Brown.
So they can't,
because they make him an easy mark, and I'm tired of it. Leave Chris Brown alone. Mm-hmm. I like him. The man out there, he already got messed up fooling around with Rihanna, Riri. I like her, and that just messed him up. And now, you don't hardly ever see him on TV. The man has to do shows to make money, and it's just sad. I just want y'all to leave old Chris Brown alone and let that man do his thing and live his life.
Please.
And Chris Brown, you leave trouble alone. When trouble comes, you go in another direction.
Yes, let's see what his zodiac sign is.
Oh, yes, that's a very good one. What is his zodiac sign? I see the Fool.
A Taurus.
Stubborn. That's his problem. And the Fool show up. What do you mean? I think he's not afraid to do what he want to do. And it cost him. I think that He does foolish things. And it makes him foolish. In other words, he does things and get himself in things that are just foolish because of his outer persona.
Mhm.
Because you said he's a Taurus,
Yes,
right?
yes.
So therefore, he's stubborn. He's not going to back down. He's going to stand either with his fist or he's going to stand with his heart. Because he's stubborn. I don't know what his what's his opposite?
The opposite of
The
Taurus?
opposite. What is his mate? What is his
Scorpio. Is right.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Ooh. Ooh. Wow. So, but you don't know what his sun sign is.
I can see what his moon sign
If
is.
you, I mean his moon sign. If you can find that, that would be good. So here I see to the heart of me, he gets tired of this. This thing stresses him. Just this stresses him to be like this, guys. It really do. He gets stressed out. He got to go to court. He don't know. And then it's just nerve-wracking. The people trying to come for his money, he just, it's stressful for him. This stresses him. Above him, he just want to he love what he do. He loves singing, he love performing, he just love it. He just love having a good time. He seems like a person that just love to have a good time. And he love it, and he come in love and peace. But people, there's just the crowd out there that just won't let him be. What you find out, baby Crone?
His moon sign's also a Taurus.
No!
Yeah, he was born during a new moon.
Oh!
Yeah, when the moon goes dark.
Oh. Baby Crone, what you have to say about that?
Definitely that he is sturdy, and I am actually surprised that he is. Well, I mean, it's the bull, so of course it's going to have a temper and pack a punch. But I just feel like as an earth sign, he shouldn't be able to be moved that much unless he's just an unstable earth, which is all about earthquakes.
I just think that people take advantage of his darker nature, and he has a dark nature that is prone to violence.
Yes.
In other words, he'll sting you because, he's a Scorpio. It's like, I don't mean to sting you, but don't make me feel threatened.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Don't make me even feel threatened because he's ready to throw him up. Either it's going to be his heart or his fist. He needs to temper that, but he's under darkness. He got to fight his lower nature. He's got to fight that. That's what I think. What do you think, baby?
And that's going to be a hard battle.
That's a hard battle, like fighting you.
Mm-hmm. That's exactly what it is. Fighting himself.
He fights himself. The right hand, I see that, that I see an imbalance of some sort. I see an imbalance with him. I really do. Let me see what else I see. I see that he's strong. You're right. I see that he's strong. He's sturdy. He has accomplished a lot in his life. He doesn't have anything to prove to anyone. He's fiery. He's sexual. He loves a good time. He's clever. He's smart. But he battles with that lower nature of being in precarious places and getting in precarious things. Mm-hmm. It's like trouble follows him. And he just don't know how to take a different direction. And it seems like for the last couple of years, I have read about Chris Brown and this thing or in that thing.
Yes.
And it seems like it's always, wasn't he just in a fight with someone? With AE?
Oh yes,
and then not. I think
before that Usher.
I think it follows him because of that lower nature, because of his dark nature. He's prone to being flat-footed and stubborn, and I think that it draws to him. And I think that's what his mission in life is, to overcome himself, to overcome his dark nature. I really see that. You have a question to ask?
Yes, what's the block card?
Oh, my block card. Strength. There it is. To overcome this. To stop getting yourself in these precarious situations. It stresses you out. It stresses you out. You just want to get along, have fun, da-da-da-da-da. But I hear him saying, I don't want to not go out because people want to test me.
Mhm.
Yeah, but is it worth it to always be in flux?
Right.
To always be that way? You know, I don't know. You just got this record, this image of a bad boy. You got this image of a bad boy. You just got it. And yet, that's not even who he want to be.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Because I see strength. And he just going to have to stop. This has got to stop. This has just got to stop. So you see his problem. He needs strength. It's like he kicks against himself. It's like, you know how you like, I like having a good time, or somebody who drinks. I'm just using that. I don't drink, but I'm just saying, I mean, alcohol. Who says, I drink. And even though they know that drinking get them in a bad place, they can't help it because they enjoy drinking anyway.
Yes.
And the same old thing happens, you know?
Mhm.
And I just wish that he could just rise up above that and stay away from it. But it's the world in which he lives in. You understand what I'm saying? So you have a question?
Yes, my question is, how does he feel about having this lawsuit against him?
Terrible. I hear him again saying, this is judgment. I'm going to do right. I'm going to stop this. I know, with some profane words. I know what they're trying to do to me. I know, but that same old, I'm not going to allow myself to get involved. I'm not going to allow nobody to try to break me. I know who I am. They just jealous. I see it. This is the 9. The 9 of Pentacles, they're just trying to come after my money. I know better than this. I'm going to stop doing them, stop feeding into the ego. You laughing at me? But, I'm going to work on that. I'm not going to let these ninjas break me. I'm going to show them, right, blah, blah, blah. The same conversation. Mm-hmm. Did that make sense? The same of that bull beating himself up. That same bull that's saying, I swear I'm going to do different, get me out of this. This is it. I'm not, I know those ninjas are I see it. And where he going to lose money anyway, because you got to pay for these expensive lawyers.
Yes.
So either way, you're going to come out his pocket.
That's true.
This is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't want to keep spending my money on no lawyers. Jeez Louise, just Bobby said, he sit down, that's going to cost you at least, about $250.
Yeah.
$250,000, not $250,000, not $250.
Yeah.
Or no, not $2,500. No. $250,000 to sit down. I can't. I don't know if it's that. I'm just saying.
Hey, listen, they got to fork out something
to get themselves free. So, but he said he going to work at it again, work on some new music, same thing.
Yes, my next question is, did Chris Brown really do this fight that they're accusing him of?
Oh, was he innocent?
Yeah, I guess that's the question. Is he innocent or is he guilty?
Well, cards upside down. And what I see here, this is honestly what I see. I'm going to be honest. I just see that this is somebody that's just being himself. And I see that this is what I said. I think trouble follows him. I see this, and I see the 5. And because people see him and they see money. They see young and money. Let me get over, let me start something. Maybe he's a good friend, maybe he's generous, I don't know. But people, it just seems like money follows him. What he does for a living is just money follow him. And I mean, like I said, trouble, like the death card. And the death card is literally like keep putting him in these precarious places that is states of darkness. Mm-hmm. That's how I mean death. not a death as a renewal. That's not the death I see when I'm looking at this. I see someone that's here that has money and that is a mark or a target. You hang around people, you get involved or whatever, and you're so quick to react.
Yeah.
That people are just there out of jealousy. You're right. They're jealous, they envious. They want your money. They want your life. You gotta stop this. You gotta stop it.
Maybe it's the people he's hanging around.
It's the people he's hanging around with. This has got to stop.
Mm-hmm.
Is he ready to settle down and have a serious girlfriend and be open? And the last time I've ever known him to be really serious about a relationship, and honestly, that was with Riri.
Oh, okay.
That's the last time I've known. Now, I'm not saying that that's the last one, but that's the last time I've known. So let's see. I see someone that he holds dear to his heart. I do. But I don't see he ready to settle down with that.
Okay.
Not own it as to the world and say I'm ready to put a ring on it. No. Because I see her looking forward, and she's the queen, and it's like it's his queen, and he's the emperor, so it is there. But they probably have a nice thing, but I don't see him ready to put a ring on it.
Okay.
Not right now. Not claim it to the world.
Oh, all right.
No. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. How old is he?
Let me see.
I asked this, so I'm thinking this man is like 35, 34.
Yes, 35.
See, he getting up there. He getting too old. He almost 36 years old. And I want to know, because I'm about finished speaking with this court case, is he going to just wind up on the better side of it?
Okay, I like that.
As I see, you know what, like I said, I see this heart again. Trouble. Yes. Another mark on him, another stain, another thing that he done got himself in, another thing that's gonna cost him a lot of money to get himself out, another thing. And I think he get tired of it. Because even up here was the pentacles. Here, pentacles. What does it say? This is ruining my career. Yeah. When I try to take 2 steps forward, things come up and take me 5 steps back. It's like he needs to 5 steps back. Pentacles again. It's like it's not even the money. It's the fact that this thing eats his money. His bad behavior eat his money, and as long as it's eating his money, he has to stay working, stay out there in the fields to replenish what he spent.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So I just think that he just need to focus and just stop already. Just grow up. Stay away from that. Stay away from people who want to be that way. I just think it's time to stop with this. I mean, he's been doing this, at least going in and out of this for the last 2 years.
That's crazy.
We've been reading for 2 years. And for 2 years, he has been a major topic in some kind of broil or some kind of disruption. And it's time for him to stop, or else something bad going to happen to him. He's going to, people are dangerous and people are crazy.
Yeah.
And he needs to stop. He's just too old. He's getting too old.
He is too old.
When is his birthday? In the spring. He just had one. He just turned 35.
Yes.
You have another question?
My next question. What can my
This
next question be?
This is it. I mean, but I do see that the case. It's like this is like another lesson, and he knows. It's like he's like, I know this is judgment done came. It's like, I know I need to stop doing this. I know he beats himself up. I know I need to stop. I know, but he finds himself back in it. I don't know why. I think it's the people. I think it affects his relationships. I just think that it just affects everything. I mean, you don't even hear anything really from his mom. Not anymore. I guess she said, Ninja grown.
Yes. My last question I could think of is, what is going to be the outcome of this lawsuit?
The outcome. Maybe he need to get some anger management or talk to someone or
Honestly.
some counseling. I see him very emotional. This is trying. Who want to have to deal with this?
Yeah, who wants to go to court?
But overall, he's gonna be okay. It's gonna work in his favor. I'm telling you, he's gonna pay something, but it's gonna work in his favor. That's what the cards say. He'll be back to himself again, back to his watery self, because he's emotional about it. He feels like he's been set up, and he should know this already, but he does it over and over and over again. And you know what? He's just getting too old, and I think he just needs to say, it's time for me to start conforming.
Yeah.
Stop fighting. I can't win. This is sucking at my career. Even if I would love to see him come and they invite him to shows and stuff, they don't.
No, they do not.
They don't. You don't see him on anything, because every time you think he done turned around, he's in another brawl.
Yeah.
And until he cleans this up, would not love to see him on some kind of show that's big with a lot of actors, with a lot of singers and stuff, and he come on and do Michael Jackson or Prince but he got such a bad reputation, he's like toxic in the world of music.
Yes, he really is.
So he has to make his music and go out on tour. That's where he make his money. And you don't even see his name in products or anything.
No.
And look at Usher.
Yes.
I don't even know. Well, do you think they allow him to do a residency, Chris Brown? At this point, I don't see it.
Question.
At this point, I don't see it. I don't. I don't. So anyway, I just hope Chris Brown get himself together. And I hope that, but the case look good. He's going to be okay. He's emotional about it, of course. But you know what? He needs to chill. He needs to stop. But as I said, everything going to come out roses for him. You always got to pay a little something. You're going on to pay that lawyer anyway. So, but I hope, and that the perpetual cycle of working have to keep happening, because he's going to have to pay, because it's going to cost him a little penny something.
Oh yeah.
So with that being said, I hope you like this little quick read on Chris Brown, Mr. Trouble himself.
Oh yeah.
He's not the trouble, but trouble will find you. Who he is, he's running from his shadows, because wherever he go, his shadows follow him. Until he's ready to release that and turn over a new leaf, he's going to be doing this. He's really getting too old, but he knows it. And I know that he knows conformity is there. He knows he needs to clean up his act. Judgment is there. He knows that this is getting out of hand. He knows this. So I hope he follow his inner man and be a better man. That's what I wish for Chris Brown. And with that being said, we thank you for joining us. Please, if you got this far on our video, please thumb us up. And if you haven't, subscribe. Yes. Please. We really, really can use it. And play us forward if you have to. We thank you in advance. And with that being said, sunflowers!